everybody, this is Pink and Fluffy, streaming for the planet Hamburger. I hope you're all doing well. I certainly am. I had a nice evening with some friends. Big shout out to them, since they're good friends. Cannot complain one bit. Was a very worthy Friday night. Apart from that, I also had a very nice day. I went to the gym. I went on a little shopping trip with my housemates. We went to the Netherlands to go to IKEA. And it's always a very fun experience, especially since our house guest, she's from Australia. And it's always funny when you have somebody over who's from like a very big, very, I must say, one cultured country. You know, not that it's a bad thing, but like that is unlike Europe, where you have all these teeny tiny countries and all these small cultures, right, on this in this little melting pot. And to be like, oh yeah, let's go to a different country today and like, you know, go shopping. It's always a very fun experience to hear them be like, oh wow. Like what she said was like, oh, it's actually more difficult to cross to some states in Australia than it is to, you know, go to a different country in Europe. So yeah, it was definitely a fun little trip. Got a bunch of stuff for my new place, some at a really good price, which is always enjoyable since, you know, you all know how expensive moving is and how nice it is to like not spend a million billion euros on everything. So yeah, I absolutely cannot complain. It was a wonderful day. Ugh. There we go. And now I get to end this day by playing my Hollow Knight with you guys, which is always fun, right? I hope you all had a good Friday as well. Well, a good start into the weekend. A good International Women's Day. Oh, oh shit, oh shit. Ooh, that was unfortunate. I slipped here, guys. I slipped. Slipped down the wall. Tomorrow will be gym again. Absolutely looking forward to that. In general, life is starting to become somewhat more chill, you know? The teeniest, tiniest bit more chill. Shit, I should have just jumped there. Gonna be hella exhausting like a week from now again because it's gonna be the week before my move. Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm doing like a lot of small mistakes right now. Like I'm just off by a bit. Oh well. Yeah, it's quite exciting, right? Pretty much 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna be moving into my new place, you guys. Can you believe it? Feels like I've been talking about it forever. And now it's actually finally going to happen. Personally, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Till then, I actually started phasing out my stuff from the kitchen today. Just like, you know, some of it is still in use, so I can't really grab it all at once. And it's a tiny bit more complicated because it's a lot of people's stuff sort of mixed up right now, right? So you have to figure out what belongs to whom and all that. I feel like everybody's doing a good job at that, so Whoops. Like me right now with this path of pain, am I right? Not doing the bestest of jobs at all. Oh. Okay, that was unlucky. I was actually really, really close. But it's fine. Almost got it, you guys. Oh, see that? Oh my god, touched it with my little toe. Oh no. This feels so unclean, like the way I'm doing this right now. It's like, I- I'm getting by because I've got so much practice with this that, one of these attempts is gonna be correct, but also feels like I'm just, oh shit, not doing a very clean job here at all. I guess it's just one of those days. I say this at the gym a lot, like a lot of things are sort of dependent on your daily, like on your day form, right? Like what form your body and mind are in that particular day. I would say this is one of those rather bad days, but it's fine. Shit. Oh, jeez. I didn't have last room this bad in a long time, I must say. I think I've been stuck here for longer than this, like obviously, but I'm making a lot of very silly mistakes, right? Where it's not a difficult thing that I'm failing at. It's not like I'm dying to that last jump every time, which definitely is a difficult one. This one. Yeah, of course I'm doing that perfectly now. Jesus. Alright. This was a difficult birth, as we would say in German, this attempt. But you know what? We made it, and that's all that counts. There we go. There we go. Alright. Made it, you guys. This is definitely a bit longer than usual, but we made it. Yeah. Oh shit, you guys, you know what I just realized? Why did nobody tell me? I forgot. I forgot to put the stream on the game. It's just been my face, you guys. That's how tired I am. Alright. Can't do it like that. Like, let's be real. I'm an honorable path of pain everyday doer. And let's be real, we did skip like a weekend, right? So it is what it is. Gotta do another one. Gotta do another one. Can't do it like that, you guys. That is just not honorable at all. Here we go. Let's actually stream the game this time and not just my face. Whoops. I must say it's 2 in the morning, you guys. It's 2 in the morning. Almost 3 actually. I'm allowed to do silly things like this. Alright. Oh, it's actually... Oh, you see this? It's actually buggy again, the game. I wonder why that is. I wonder if it's gonna... I wonder if it's gonna crash my PC again. Let's actually restart the game, because this is sketchy to me. Whenever the game like sort of drags and lags like this. Is it because I'm actually screen capturing it now? That's interesting. Maybe that is where the bug is coming from, right? Because that's the only difference to beforehand. Hmm. That's an issue though, because I need to screen capture it, right? See, at least it's actually FPS locked now, which is good. I feel like it wasn't when I started it just now. Let's see. Let's see if it's any better now. Oh no, it's actually, it should just lock at 120, right? No, this is not lag free. Oh, this is not lag free at all. Jesus. Alright, let's actually find out what the problem is. Give me a second. Give me a second. So GPU is at 60%, so that's not it. RAM is at 20%, CPU is at 20%, so it's not the machine. It is something else entirely. Oh, I'm scared that the PC will crash. Alright, last time just putting it in full HD fixed it, right? So maybe let's just do that. Still feels choppy. Still kind of feels like the frame rate is off. It annoys me that it's not actually FPS locked. Like, or at least not at a reasonable way, right? Like 220 FPS, 230, how's that FPS locked, mate? That's not how it works. Right, 10 out of 10 stream, am I right, you guys? Let's just lower. Maybe resync will help, it shouldn't. Is it actually FPS locked now? Okay, that is so weird. Because now the FPS lock is turned off, right? But it's saying it is FPS lock now. Let's see what happens. We put it back to full resolution. Yeah, this is the most efficient way to do it, guys, trust me. I mean, 120 Hz feels more reasonable than 119. Still feels choppy. What the fuck is going on? Alright. I'm not gonna bore you to death. Let's just keep it like this for now. Even if it does still feel choppy. Must be some weird interaction between OBS and Hollow Knight, because I shit you not, you guys. When the OBS wasn't turned, like, it was turned on, right, but it wasn't focused on this game. This shit actually was working much better than it is now. It's a weird thing. Maybe for Hollow Knight I just have to do screen capture rather than a window capture. I don't know. Oh well, let's make it a quick one, because I want to go to sleep. Boom. 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 Oh. Let's make it a quick one. Herder der. I want to go to sleep. Herder der. Can't fucking do the first room. Even though I'm gonna say it's definitely choppy. Like, it's 100% a choppy game right now. Which definitely makes this much harder. Ah, Jesus Christ. Christ. But I don't know what to do. Like, I could put down the herds, I guess. But that should make it more choppy, not less. This feels less choppy, actually. That's unfortunate. I have this nice fancy new 120 Hz monitor. Can't use it for this game while streaming. Weird interaction. Oh shit. Alright. Let's focus, because this is not going well. I'm doing more small minor mistakes. Which on the part of pain are very unfortunate, because there's no like proper redos, right? Any small mistake just makes you, has you restart the room. Full HP. We'll surely fix this. Whoops. Oh, I have an idea actually. Hold on, let me try something. Let me try something. Does not work. Does not work as it's supposed to. It's very weird, you guys. Not gonna lie. It's a very weird thing. Oh well. Not something to figure out now. Now we're just gonna finish this map of pain again. And then we're gonna go sleep. That is what's happening now. I am a problem solver. And I do want to fix this problem. But it's not gonna happen here and now. Here and now, we're only gonna fix the problem of me being very bad at paint today. Alright. Almost, you guys, almost. Here we go. So our new housemate, she, the one from Australia, she works with horses, right? She does like, not regular horseback riding, but like, I don't know how you call it in English and German, it's voltigieren. It's basically doing gymnastics on horseback, right? So like do the splits on the back of a horse and stuff like this. Which is insane, right? I used to do that as a kid actually. When I was like very young. When I was like, I would say primary school age, preschool age maybe even. It's so interesting to like hang out and talk to somebody that's like 100% like outside your own bubble, right? Like I used to have mates that worked with horses. Or like they're still my mates. I just don't hang out as much anymore. But like they always live far away, and it's like was a very different dynamic. And to actually have this new mate that has this completely different sort of, not just day-to-day life, but like topics that they have knowledge about and that they put their time and energy in, right? Than yourself. I personally find it so interesting every time. Because, I'm not gonna lie, like 90% of my friends are either software developers or designers, right? Like, because I either know them through work, which would be all the designers, or, you know, they're just random nerds who are software developers, because let's be real, half the population is what it feels like. And gamers usually are, right? Like there's just a big fat Venn diagram between chill nerd dudes that I hang out with and software developers. So yeah. So yeah, I feel like I kind of have these two kinds of people in my life. Not that like your occupation like defines 100% who you are, right? They're obviously all individual characters with like individual characteristics, right? But like I would say your occupation and what you spend like most of your time and energy is it your occupation is what you spend most of your time and energy on usually, right? Um, so it is a big part of not necessarily who you are, but like what kind of knowledge and activities and all that you embody, right? And you possess. So it's definitely an important factor to a character, right? Um, Especially since each occupation comes with its own sort of social setting. So I must say it's not just like the sheer knowledge and like activities, it's also the kinds of people you surround yourself with, right? Like most designers are some form of rethinking, laid back, don't make me work before 9 in the morning, you know, people. Obviously not all of them, but a lot of them, right? That like creativity, that appreciate freedom, all that kinds of stuff, right? Most software developers sort of embody some form of logical thinking, maybe the tiniest bit introverted, um, maybe borderline autistic, um, you know, very thorough, very focused sort of people, right? Again, not all of them. It's always bad to generalize, but it's the kind of people you'd expect to meet in software development. Like you're not gonna meet a somewhat shy, smart, logical thinking nerd in software development and be like, oh, this guy doesn't fit in at all, right? So I'm gonna say that's a big factor in how your occupation shapes you as a person. And I always think it's super interesting to find new people in your life that, you know, are just surrounding themselves with very different topics and very different people and very different everything from what you surround yourself with, right? So, yeah, I really appreciate that new person in my life hanging out, bringing new wind and all that, right? I also appreciate that I did get manage to go through this path of pain a second time. So, something I did to myself, I must say. But we'll live. We will live, you guys. Alright. You can guess what's gonna happen now. I am going too bad. I'm so tired. It is very late. It is time to sleep for me. Have a good night, everybody. Stay safe. Stay kind. Love you all. This Pink and Fluffy tuning out. I hope you have a good night. Bye-bye.